They say the city by the bay has two faces. The postcard-perfect one tourists pay for, and the shadows lurking beneath it. I came to San Francisco looking for a role, but what I found was something else entirely. My name's Clara, an actress, a wanderer, maybe just someone searching for the next big break. But even under all the makeup and glamour, I knew the script I'd signed up for had trouble written between the lines. Then there was Jake Esterhas, the kind of man who could charm a snake out of its skin. He promised me stardom. Instead, he handed me a one-way ticket into his twisted little universe. That night, I thought I was writing my own story. Sexy, daring, irresistible. What I didn't know was that someone else was already writing the ending. They say all the world's a stage, but in this business, the stage is where people come to hide. And tonight, every shadow seemed to know my name.
There she is, the face I've been looking for.
Jake Esterhas, director, predator, illusionist. He could make you believe the camera loved you, right up until it swallowed you whole.
You sure know how to make an entrance, Clara. That dress, dangerous.
You wrote the script. I'm just playing my part.
I'm betting you know how to improvise too.
His hands told stories his mouth never would. Calloused from fights, scratches from secrets. I should have walked away right then, but I didn't.
Jake, we need you at the monitor.
They'll survive. We're just getting started here.
Daryl, always in the background, always nervous. The kind of guy who checks his locks twice and still doesn't sleep.
Think you can handle this? You're going under for the opening shot.
You want me wet, Jake? Just say so. There's something about water. It reveals everything you'd rather keep hidden. Scars, sins, the weight of bad decisions. And tonight, I felt the tide rising.
You nervous, Clara? Or just playing it cool for the camera?
Does it matter? You'll get what you need. You always do.
I wouldn't count on that.
His words slipped around me like wet silk. Smooth, but with weight behind them. The kind that could pull you under if you weren't careful.
Clara, you're up. Let's get you wet and dangerous.
Everyone's a comedian until the cameras roll. Then it's just you, the lens, and the lies you're selling.
Keep it tight. She needs to be submerged, but still visible. Vulnerable, not weak. Got it?
You like your women half drowned, Jake? I can float and fight. You just hit record. In this town, you learn to hold your breath, sometimes just long enough to survive. Men like him don't break mirrors. They lean into the cracks and see something whole. I wasn't drowning yet, but I could already feel the undertow. Cities are mirrors, glass and steel showing you what you want to see, but hiding the cracks underneath. And tonight, San Francisco felt cracked. So did I. Hey, Natalie, I did not hear you coming.
Jake. He used to like me and cast me in his fantasies that he called movies. When I was younger, same age like you. Clara. Jake likes his woman, young and naive. You looked like you needed company or a witness. Bad habit. I read too many mysteries.
Natalie had a way of pressing too close, like perfume you couldn't wash off. She said she liked mysteries, but I was starting to think she preferred being one. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to solve her or survive her. You ever wonder what it feels like to drown?
Not until now. Should I be worried?
Depends. did you ever work forensics before makeup? Because you seem awfully good at covering up stains.
Maybe I just know what not to leave behind. You'd be surprised what gets noticed and what doesn't.
Natalie was playing games, the kind where smiles hide knives and words cut deeper than silence. But the thing about games is knowing when to play along and when to call the bluff.
You left too soon, Clara. The night's not over.
He's drunk. Don't let him bait you.
I can handle him. Go back downstairs, Jake. You're out of your depth. Jake looked like a man who'd lost control and didn't know it yet. And drunk or not, something about his hands, shaking, stained, made me wonder if I'd already seen too much.
You think you're better than me? That you can just walk away? You're part of this now, Clara. Don't forget it.
He looked like another man when he is drunk.
Clara, don't push him.
Jake, I need to have some rest for tomorrow's scenes. Please.
I am your director on set, and here as well. You hear me?
Back off, Jake. You're making it worse.
Jake left with Natalie and me. I needed to relax. One last swim before sleeping and preparing for tomorrow's shoot. After a few minutes in the pool, I felt like someone is watching. Watching me.
I don't think I want to. Enough talking. Come here. You think you can play games with me?
Only if you can keep up.
Oh, Clara.
What if we get caught?
Then let them watch.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm drugged. I felt his kisses like venom that drugged me. What have I gotten myself into? In this moment between dreams and reality, I can't tell if he's my salvation or my downfall. Maybe it's too late to turn back now.
Oh, Clara. I love making love on sunrise.
Love scenes are supposed to look effortless, but in reality, they're anything but. Sweat sticks. Hands fumble. And when the director's watching too closely, it stops being acting. Jake drove like he directed. Fast, aggressive, always in control. Or so he wanted everyone to believe.
Just relax in there. Make them believe it's real.
Is that what you're doing, Jake? Making me believe it's real?
You tell me. Closer. Hold him tighter. Sell the tension.
Don't worry, I won't bite.
Hogan looked like a Roman god carved from marble. Too bad his lines were about as deep as his tan. But Jake wasn't watching him. He was watching me, every move, every breath, like he wanted to rewind last night and play it again for an audience.
Cut. Everyone take 5.
Jake? What's going on?
Stay here, I'll be back.
Sad? That's how he looked, like a man who'd lost something. But I didn't buy it. Jake directed scenes for a living. He knew how to fake an emotion, and I knew how to read between the lines.
Mr. Esterhas, we need you to come with us. Your wife was found dead, stabbed. We have questions.
Clara, you have to tell them. Tell them I was with you last night.
And just like that, the lines blurred. Director, actor, lover, suspect. I was with him. I told them what they wanted to hear. But as the sirens faded, one question wouldn't stop echoing in my head. Who the hell was I protecting?
You're tense, still thinking about him.
Which him? The one with the badge or the one with the knife?
Neither's here now, just us.
It felt safe, too safe. Like the calm before a storm. Because sometimes the devil doesn't knock, he just walks in.
You couldn't let it go.
And you couldn't let us live.
Jake thought he was the director, always pulling the strings. But tonight we rewrote the ending.